options for the Cavaliers. But once again, you don't know if they're healthy or are they really healthy. You know, they may still be slowed down by these injuries. You're talking about some major injuries when Lance Stevenson and Mario Chalmers. So I'm very interested to see what they do with that. Usually, something like this where they bring guys in to work them out, they'll make a decision that day, and they'll sign one of these players later on the day. So we'll definitely keep our eyes on that. Let me read some messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From Rough Buff in the chat room on Spreaker.com, Rough Buff says, this is the very reason Pat Riley told LeBron and his posse. Come on, Rough Buff. You better than that, bruh. Come on, man. This is the very reason Pat Riley told LeBron and his posse that they will not receive any special treatment. From Orrin Williams in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Lord have mercy. Let me look at your profile pics. Oh, my gosh. Them got to be booty shots. They got to be. They got to be. From Jay Fish to Microwave. What up, Jay Fish? He says, I need to read Orrin's chat message first before I get to Jay Fish's. He says, Bron must have walked in on his mama freaking. That's why his ass soft now. Dominate Ninja. What does that got to do with anything? Come on, man. I need y'all to be a little bit better than that. From J Fish Microwave, I would take Lance Stevenson. I'm going to tell you, man, Lance Stevenson, I think out of the three is the best player. I think he's the best player. He's younger as well. Mario Chalmers, though, has a lot on his side because he played with LeBron. They know what to expect from each other. They know how to play with each other. And, obviously LeBron's going to have kind of a liking to him more so than the other two guys. And Heinrich is the veteran. These are three great options. Once again, if they're healthy, these are three great options to pick up at this point in the season and address a direct need. It's crazy that those guys, and I would think that they aren't all the way back where they need to be. And in Heinrich's case, he's lost a step 2 or 3. Because they actually are still free agents. How are these cats just sitting on the streets unless that they're not back to 100%? It's got to be more to the story. From Sidney Jackson, if I'm LeBron, I would give an ish about Dan Gilbert's money. Like Kobe said, it's not my job to worry about the salary cap. That's exactly right. That's the point that my cousin Ty's been making over the last couple of days. LeBron probably feels like, listen, I handle my end of the deal. I definitely handle my end of the deal between player and owner. I give my all every day and every night. We won a championship ring in Cleveland, something that nobody in their right mind thought that we could do. You need to handle your business and get me the players around here to make this happen. And I totally agree with that. I totally understand that. From ducking and dodging, you can criticize players without getting personal. Kenny does it all the time, yet nobody tries to ether him. Okay, that's what the ether means, to try to, throw back shots or whatever. To get in the war of words. From Thel Pay, Barkley's just a bitter old man. Kenny and Shaq be wearing their championship rings around him there. Hell, y'all would be mad too. That's funny. That's absolutely hilarious. Ducking and dodging. The people that don't like LeBron have no problem with Barkley overstepping the line, but are quick to point out when LeBron does it. Also, they want to talk ish on him all day, every day, but will call him sensitive when he claps back. Right. I have no problem at all. With LeBron James defending himself to Charles Barkley, who pretty much has been, in his mind, I would guess, acting like a bully his entire career. And Barkley ended that conversation saying, listen, they don't have to be friends. They don't have to, act like they're cool or anything. He does his job. LeBron does his job. And it was very interesting. LeBron said at the All-Star game last year, Charles Barkley walked up to him and shook his hand and smiled in his face. One thing that I hate is when you talk behind my back and smile in my face. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. When I know your ass been talking about me, I know your ass been hating, I know your ass been dry snitching on me or whatever, man. And then you walk up to me and think like everything's cool. You know, I hate that. And it probably bothers LeBron. It probably bothers LeBron. And what Charles would say is that he's just doing his job. The problem is that it's when it's continuous. It's like you're berating this cat over and over and over and over again. And you say things that maybe you don't think that are personal, but, you know, LeBron could definitely take it as personal. This term whiny, like I wouldn't want to be called whiny if I'm one of the best basketball players to ever step on the court. I wouldn't take that too kindly, I don't think. From Sidney Jackson, Barkley said that Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown's deaths were justified. He criticized the protesters, calling them punks. Why the F would I listen to anything that Barkley has to say? And that's 100 right there. No true of a statement. I've been very careful. I've been trying to separate Charles Barkley outside of basketball and his commentary on social issues in this country and politics. I've been just talking about this story, but I agree with you 100%, Sidney Jackson. From Sidney Jackson also, he says, who do we got here? You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Cedric Gallery, Ninja, you will be waiting a long time for them to go hard at one of them. From Andre Elon, Ball Award to Westlake Boys basketball for winning the region regular season. Shouts out to Westlake. So I'm guessing, and I haven't been paying attention to a lot of high school basketball in Metro Atlanta. I'm guessing that Westlake at some point is going to meet up with the great Miller Grove, which is out there in Lithonia, which they've won like state championship after state championship over the last couple of years. From Sluggo, I take that term personal too. Barkley is a big mouth coon who better stay away from the Willie D's of the world. Laugh out loud. A little storyline from that comment. So Willie D, one half, a 1/3 member of the Ghetto Boys, has been on a rampage lately, calling black people that, you know, cow-tied to what's going on in this country politically and socially, and just calling cats, you know, coon left and right. I think he's actually done a couple of rap songs. Shouts out to the great Willie D. From Harvey Scott. What up, Harvey Scott? Harvey Scott says LeBron wasn't being sensitive, nor was Barkley's comments constructive. Barkley has been taking shots at that man for years, and this is LeBron's first time responding to that punk. Did you hear Dwayne Wade's, and you're listening to Doug Stewart, the Doug Stewart Show. Have you heard Dwayne Wade? They caught him on the Puppet Factory, and they asked him about it. And Dwayne Wade said, man, it's about time. Like, the tone Dwayne Wade had was, like, Barkley been doing this way too long already. He's glad to see LeBron, you know, defend himself. And so I'm sure this is talked about a lot between those cats, man. And Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Chris Paul, and Carmelo, they always hanging out together. So he's defending his boy. He's definitely defending his boy. And I'm sure, once again, that a lot of these cats, man, talk amongst themselves, you know, about Barkley, you know, not just what he says about them and, you know, always taking shots and not trying to give them credit, but also about Barkley off the court. So very, very interesting comments from Dwayne Wade. From Cornelius Small. So Charles conducted himself incorrectly throughout his career and hardly ever sides with his people, but expects LeBron to take his constructive criticism. Right. From That Ninja, he says, wake me up when the Charles Barkleys and Stephen A. Smiths and Jason Whitlocks so the world go hard at criticizing any colonizer for anything the same way they do a ninja. To me, that's really the point. He will not attack a white athlete in the same way he's doing LeBron because his bosses won't like it. That's probably a very accurate point. That's probably got a lot of truth to it. That's probably got a lot of truth to it, man. From Chuchi, Bonet's birthday. Is Lisa Bonet's birthday today? Wait a minute. Let me look at Lisa Bonet. Ooh, that Lisa Bonet. No, she fine, boy. Yes, sir. And talking about this Barkley LeBron thing, he says you can't say anything to these young people. They want to run to their safe place. These young people are just cut from a different cloth, man. I will say that. I agree with, just like I said, I agree with Barkley to that point to a large degree. I think in this particular case, though, LeBron has merit to come back at him hard. From the 47 problem, Charles Barkley has a great point about LeBron and him being whiny, but it's Charles Barkley saying it, so exactly. It loses a lot of its luster when you look at Charles Barkley's background, his history, and the fact that he's just unmercifully throwing out shots toward this cat throughout his entire career. He said this whole thing this summer, we talked about it yesterday, where Barkley or LeBron, Barkley said LeBron would never be included in the top 5 basketball players of all times. I think that he's number 5 right now. Well, I actually got him at number 4, I think my list was from yesterday. So, I mean, you just can't teach. You can't teach 6'8", 250 pounds, 4'3", 40 with a phenomenal skill set, a great team player, pass the ball. I mean, it is what it is. Even when I was down on LeBron for that whole Miami thing, man, I never denied that this dude was a great player, one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. I just hated the fact that he did that. I don't think he had to do that. I thought going to Miami was below him. That's how much respect I had for LeBron James. But as far as the player, there's no questioning the player and the skill set. There's no questioning that, and there's no questioning this guy's character. You can't question LeBron James's character. You can't. This is one of the finest, most upstanding athletes we've ever seen in our life. You can't do it. You can't do it. You just can't do it, man. This kid is just, I mean, A-grade quality, man. I mean, he is. Simple as that. When we get back, little entertainment talk, more of your chat. This is a Woman Wednesday. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show.
the flow, you ain't even on my level though. Mr. Do it till the cows come home. It's Pete Daniel Street, Mr. Glitches on the beat, and Mr. Ward's on the right, cause he's my right hand man. Get on my level, I don't think that you can. You good with your nose, just like Toucan Sam. We bake rappers just like Christmas ham. They go for anybody trying to test my fam. This all savvy, hate me, get at me. I get it from my mammy, plus the game from my mammy. Used to bake the bread in the hood, now I shake it, babe. Shake it hood for the dough that I'm old. I'm raised in GA and I'm all about the dough. To make it rain dough when the kids for my clothes. I mean clothes for my kids. A comfortable grill and a man SUV with 5 booster seats. Walk the plank, you are now shark food. Yeah, I'm stingy with the loot, cause I'm saving it for food. I'm food.
Hold up now, dirty, don't act like no fool. Let's throw up them hands and put down them tools. These days, these cats are scared to be bruised. They rather be 6 feet, permanently sick, not